snow is flying into the UP, and Polaris has given us another update on SNOWCHECK 2022. Needless to say, for a lot of you guys, there is some not so good news in the email. Just a quick reminder, I'm updating everything for the 2022 SNOWCHECK on this channel. From the time I ordered my sled to all the updates Polaris gives, to the time I take delivery of it, to the time I take my first ride on it, it is all being covered on this channel. If you guys are interested in SNOWCHECK 2022 or Polaris snowmobiles, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. So first and foremost, I want to get into the email that Polaris sent me directly. It is from Polaris Snowmobiles. It is titled SNOWCHECK Shipment Update. Email states, Zach, as we communicated a few weeks ago, we are working diligently to build and ship 2022 SNOWCHECK snowmobiles at our Roselle, Minnesota plant. We have been working through supply chain challenges, and we want to provide an update on your estimated SNOWCHECK shipment timing. As of today, we still expect your snowmobile and any delayed components to ship from Polaris by December 15th. We will continue to provide updates in the coming months as the build schedule and component availability evolves. We will send you an email notification when your sled ships if it is complete and ready to ride. If it has delayed components, we will send you an email notification when those final delayed components ship. We greatly appreciate your passion and loyalty as a SNOWCHECK customer and your understanding of this dynamic environment, and please know we are doing everything we can to deliver your sled as soon as possible. We appreciate your patience and understanding, the Polaris team. When I saw this email around like 5 o'clock tonight, I was extremely excited to see that my sled is still on track to ship by December 15th. I know through social media and a lot of you guys that I have been seeing a lot more Chaos 155s showing up at dealerships, especially the Matrix, even fully complete with the 7S display, oil caps, tracks, skis, a whole 9 yards. The sled is ready to ride. Here's an identical email from what I got from Polaris, but to someone else, and Polaris told them that their sled is expected to ship in January, and this is where the email differs a little bit. It says, we understand this is not an ideal nor what we desired, but we want to provide you as much notification as possible. You do have a few options for your SNOWCHECK order. Option 1, you can keep your SNOWCHECK order and wait for it to arrive at your dealer as normal. Option 2, you can cancel your SNOWCHECK order and be reimbursed for your deposit from your dealer. Option 3, you can cancel your SNOWCHECK order and instead select a unit in inventory at your dealer and still receive the full SNOWCHECK program benefits, including financing and warranty. Please contact your dealer if you decide to cancel your order or want to explore converting into existing inventory. We will continue to provide updates in the coming months as the build schedule and component availability evolves, and we will send you an email notification when your sled ships. We greatly appreciate your passion and loyalty as a SNOWCHECK customer and your understanding in this dynamic environment, and please know we are doing everything we can to deliver your sled as soon as possible. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, and we appreciate your patience and understanding, the Polaris team. This wasn't even like the worst email that's got sent by Polaris. So this identical email has been sent to people with ship times of January, February, and even March. Polaris is expecting sleds to still be shipping out in March. Now, mind you, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, SNOWCHECK starts around March. So literally, these people ordered these sleds a whole year ago, and they are just now getting ready to ship. I know Polaris is trying the best they can to get these sleds out to everyone, and it's just difficult the way the world is right now, not being able to get certain things. Now, if I got that email basically stating my sled's coming in either January, February, or March, pretty much my only choice would be not to take the sled. And the reason being behind that is if I literally took delivery of my 2022 SNOWCHECK in March of 23, it's already time to SNOWCHECK another sled. I might as well tell my dealership, keep the sled, give me my money back, or transfer my money over to a SNOWCHECK for the 23 model year. Even if you do take your sled, at that point, the season's pretty much over, and by the time you actually get a full season on it, the sled's already a year old. Yes, it's brand new. Yes, everything's new. You still have a warranty. But, you know, to me, it's like I'm spending all this money on a sled. Why would I keep it, not be able to ride it for that season? Because pretty much if you get a sled in March around where I live, you're done. There's no more snow. You're not really riding. If you live somewhere in the UP or out west, yeah, you could probably maybe squeeze another month or possibly 2 months out of it. But for the majority of people, March is pretty much the end of the season when they start packing things up. And if I took delivery of my 2022 in March of 2023, when it's time for SNOWCHECK'S for the 23 model year, it would make no sense because chances are I personally probably not be able to ride that sled, and it would sit in my trailer and I'd be making payments on it on something that I wouldn't even be able to use. And by the time I finally do get to use it, it's going to be a brand new sled with 0 miles on it, but it's going to be a model year old already, and that just doesn't make sense. If I'm paying full price, which is 16, 17, 18 grand for some of these sleds, I'm going to want to have the best in the snow, the latest and greatest, the newest sled. Not a sled that's new, but you know, like a model year old. It's basically like buying a holdover. I fully expect that a lot of people that got those emails will be back on their SNOWCHECK'S, and I think that a lot of these dealerships are going to have a lot of SNOWCHECK'S that got canceled on them because people don't want to wait. Here's where it gets tough for a lot of people, and it is if you SNOWCHECK'd your sled in the spring and you already sold off your current sled and you got that email from Polaris, you're pretty much out of luck. Yes, you can go buy a new sled, but with today's market, the market's so out of whack that like you're going to be overpaying for literally any sled on the market. And you might have got a top dollar for the sled you sold, but that money isn't going to go too far in getting you another sled like what you had. So I feel bad for every single one of you that snow checked the sled and found out that it is not shipping till January, February, or March, and now you don't have a sled to ride and you got to figure something out for the upcoming season. That absolutely sucks, and I couldn't imagine being in that position, especially with today's market. Now it kind of seems like some people that ordered certain sleds are getting the January, February, March email, and some people that ordered certain sleds are getting the December email. Now I myself, like I said, ordered a Chaos Matrix Slash 850 155, and I got the December email. I have a friend that ordered, I believe, 2 of the Chaos Matrix Slash 155s. It might have been 1. He ordered 1 or 2 of them, and he got the December email. But from what I've been reading, a lot of people that ordered the Switchback Assaults, especially the 650s, especially the 1.5 Ice Storm track, they are getting the February, March email. And I've been hearing this before the Polaris email went out, that the Switchback Assaults are going to be way behind. And what Polaris put out today pretty much confirmed that yes, the Switchback Assaults are way behind. Another update from Polaris, I believe it's from Polaris that I found, I think a dealership screenshot this out of an email or something, and it says the majority of SnowCheck sleds are still slated to be shipped by December 15th. This includes all 129, 136, 137, 850, and 650 sleds. There is not one exception to this as of today. This was updated October 27th, so it was a few days ago. Polaris will be communicating with each SnowCheck customer on their individual ship date, including those shipping by December 15th. If you have not received an email, do not be concerned. Any deviation from 12/15, which is December 15th, will be communicated by the sport line to you directly if it exceeds the promised shipment date. Changes in dates involve some 165 RMKs and 146 Matrix Switchback sleds, so that explains that. Each customer affected will be contacted directly by Sportline. I don't know if it's just the track, I don't know if it's the 650 motor, but one thing's for sure is if you ordered Assault, I'm pretty sure you're not too happy right now. So that pretty much clears up the fact that I don't think those Switchback Assaults are coming anytime soon, or at least the majority of them aren't, and I have been hearing things about the 165s not shipping or showing up, because I've seen a lot of 155s, but no 165s, and that pretty much clears that up too. This evening has been pretty rough for a lot of you, I'm sure, getting that email saying that your sled is slated to ship January, February, or March. And I'm sure this is not the last that we will hear from Polaris on this. I'm sure there'll be more to come. Like I mentioned before, if you guys are interested in 2022 SnowCheck, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. In the comments below, I want you to tell me, did you SnowCheck a sled? If so, what did you order? And when is your slated ship date? Is it still December? Is it January, February, or March? I want to know in the comments to kind of get an idea of what sleds are shipping out early and which ones are shipping out way late. If you guys liked today's video, make sure to leave a huge thumbs up on today's video, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Make a top drop. Palm trees on the beach, what do I got? Little money in my pocket and some pop rocks. I'm coolin', tell her I'm no hot shot. If you just tryna smoke, well, I got